On July the 22nd, 2022, 23-year-old Kiena Dawes arrived at her friend's home and quietly let herself in. Carrying her 9-month-old daughter, still strapped into her car seat, she placed the baby down and left her phone along with instructions on how to unlock it. Without a word to anyone, Kiena turned and walked out of the house. She was never seen alive again. Later that day, her friend had discovered a note that had been written from Kiena on her phone. It read, "I was murdered. Ryan Wellings killed me." Keena's story begins in January 2020 when she met Ryan Wellings, a 30-year-old landscape gardener from Bispham, Lancashire. Their relationship started as a whirlwind romance. Ryan showered her with attention and affection, quickly sweeping her off her feet. Within days of their meeting, he tattooed her name on her neck, and shortly after, he added a portrait of her face to his leg. By the end of the 3 months, he had proposed. To those around her, it seemed like Kiera had found the perfect partner. Described by friends as a happy-go-lucky woman, she believed she had found someone who would love her unconditionally. But the dream quickly turned into a nightmare. Friends and family began noticing cracks in their relationship early on. The man who had initially seemed so devoted began to reveal a darker, controlling side. His charm masked a temper that grew more volatile over time, often fueled by cocaine and alcohol binges. Ryan became increasingly possessive, isolating Kiera from her loved ones. While his promises to change gave her hope, his behaviour continued to spiral. She wanted to believe that the man she had fallen in love with would return, but the abuse became impossible to ignore.
Alright. What's your name? What's your name?
Kiena Dawes.
Kiena?
Kiena.
What's happened? He's down.
Before you got out.
No, he's downstairs with my colleague. Don't worry. Is it you that's called us? No, just try and take a deep breath, okay? We're here to help. Have you got a baby?
Yeah.
Where's your baby?
Inside me.
Are you pregnant?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So,
Sorry, I got a bit confused then when you said he's...
31 weeks pregnant.
Right, okay. So when are you due then? About 8 weeks?
Yeah.
Matt, listen. Just calm down, alright? We're here to help you. It's not good if you're pregnant. Getting this emotional out, so just try... Listen, just take deep breaths, okay? Just take deep breaths. Try not to stress. We're here to help. Just breathe. Just breathe. Have you got anybody that we can call who can help you calm?
No.
No?
This is the problem. He knows that I don't have anyone. And
Okay.
they all...
Breathe. Okay.
They all...
Do you want a glass of water or something?
No. They all bully me because there's no one that can help me. But he has a lot of people who can help him.
Are you from Fleetwood?
No.
Where are you from?
St. Anne's.
St Anne's. How come have you ended up in Fleetwood?
I work at Fleetwood.
Okay, and do you live here with him?
Yeah.
Whose flat is it?
Mine.
Yours. That's fine. Have you got any other children?
No.
Is this your first child?
Yeah, they're his kids.
He's got 2 kids. Right. Right, just try and breathe, okay, and then you can tell me what's happened. Is he just here to collect his stuff?
No. I'm trying to get rid of him, but he takes everything. He tries to take everything. He's taking, like, all my shoes. He takes everything. Literally everything. My shoes, my jewellery, everything. Because he has people that can come and get all my things out of the house. Like, he has... Who always comes, and he knows my dad is dead and can't help me.
Have you got a mum?
Yeah, but I can't talk to her.
How come can you not talk to her?
Because she's sick of it.
She's not very well?
She's sick of it.
Oh, she's sick of it? How long have you and Ryan been together for?
Over a year.
Right. How many times have the police been called?
2 times before this.
2, so this is the 3rd time?
Yeah.
So it's not good, that, is it?
No.
And obviously you're pregnant, aren't you?
I know.
You don't need this stress, do you, when you're pregnant?
No, but when I ring you, you threaten me. And this is all so bad. Because he just says because I have a mental health condition that you'll just take the baby off me.
What
You
mental...
just think I'm crazy and
No, what mental health condition have you got?
a personality disorder.
Right, okay, that's...
It means nothing. It
No,
has
are you on...
nothing to do with all
Are you on
of it.
medication?
Yeah.
Well, then that's
So
fine.
very well.
Yeah, listen, there's plenty of people with mental health issues that have children.
Yeah, I know. And he just says, if I ring anyone for help, they'll just take my kid. And
Well, no, that's not...
all his family knew can just say that I'm crazy. It's so bad.
Doesn't sound like he's very nice. Has he assaulted you today?
Not today.
Not today. Has he assaulted you in the past?
Yeah. Last time I phoned you, but I said that I told the police lady that he did, and then told her not to say that I said that he did. We just, between us two.
And what happened?
I didn't
What happened?
press any charges.
And what happened? Did he just get removed?
So
But
last
what
night,
happened with him? Did he get removed?
yeah, he got removed.
Did they arrest him?
No, obviously not, because I didn't press any charges. They just dropped my friend call, and then he phoned me, and I had to pick him up.
Listen, we can... Just because you don't press charges doesn't mean we can't arrest people.
No, I know, but I don't want all that, because then I end up getting in loads of trouble, and I don't want that. People
How did you meet him?
Through my brother.
Through your brother?
But my brother hates him now.
Right. What do you want to happen today? You just want him to get in his stuff and go?
I just need it to stop.
Okay. I think the best thing is that he gets his stuff and goes for now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and he'll take everything with him. Just
Really
get
well?
my way with a bat.
He's not going to take everything, because we're going to come in with him and he can get his stuff and go. You lock the door behind you, and if he comes back, you ring us again. Yeah? And if he comes back, then he gets arrested. And that's not up to you then, that's up to us.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fine.
Do you want to put some clothes on? Or
I
your
was trying, yeah.
Get your gym jams on. Yeah, I'll just step out so you can get your gym jams on, alright?
What started as controlling behaviour quickly escalated into 2 years of relentless abuse. He constantly degraded her with cruel comments such as, "You stink of childbirth, and no one will want you because you have stretch marks." He belittled her profession as a hairdresser, cruelly dismissing her skills by saying she was shit at her job and shit at doing hair. His words became weapons, carefully crafted to strip her of any self-worth. On one occasion, he threatened, "I'll make you look like Katie Piper," referencing the acid attack survivor. A calculated statement designed to keep her in a constant state of fear. The physical abuse became a horrifying regularity in her life. Even during her pregnancy at 6 months pregnant, she endured a black eye after an attack by Wellings. The assault, which finally broke Kiena, occurred just 11 days before her tragic death.
I am so dad. No, calm down.
And where's he now?
He's gone, but there's blood everywhere. It's twisted. Wait, I need to think. It's really bad. He's gone. He's gone. My phone's going to end up breaking because it's covered in blood.
Right, so when did you call us?
I don't know. Just now. I need to call now. I pressed my buzzer a while ago before because my head's killing me. I rang the buzzer. I have a panic alarm. I pulled the plug off to try and get your attention. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. Mummy's fine. And he didn't come quick enough, but he's got a lot worse and he's knocked me out. But I've just woken up on the hallway floor and the baby's screaming. It's okay. It's okay. Look, everything's fine. Don't look at that. It's okay.
And your head's bleeding?
Yeah, I'm absolutely pouring with blood.
Do you need an ambulance?
I haven't looked at this just yet. I've just woken up. I was unconscious. It's pouring down my face, but I don't know what's happened. Well, I do know what's happened, but I don't know what's happened for the injury. It's okay, please.
And what's it called? Ryan what?
Ryan Wellings.
Wellings.
It's
Do you know his
okay,
date of
darling.
birth?
It's okay. What's that, sorry?
Do you know his date of birth or how old he is?
Yeah, he's 28. He's 20th of April, 94. Fine. Sorry.
How old's the baby?
She's 8 months old. Oh, God, I can't believe she's here. My phone's just breaking. It's flashing because the blood, it won't... Oh, no, wait, I'm going to lose you.
Just stay on the phone for now, 'cause I've got it sent up. You can get someone on the way through,
Okay.
alright?
Yeah.
Keep talking to me for as long as you can.
Okay. It's so bad. It's okay. I can't touch it.
Has he done this to you before?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay, darling. It's okay. Oh, God. Help.
On the 11th of July 2022, Wellings hurled her into a bathroom radiator with such force that it broke off the wall. He then slammed the door into her face, leaving her unconscious with a deep wound on her head. Blood covered her face, hands and the floor of her home's communal corridor, where police later found her sitting in shock, cradling her baby. Images of her injuries were shown in court, showing a young mother with her spirit broken, her face bloodied, and her body bearing the brutal evidence of Wellings' cruelty.
Whereabouts do you hurt it? I was in the head obvious one. Anywhere else you get any injuries at all?
I don't think you can see the injuries, but I've got my neck really hurts because my neck's gone stiff and my wrist as well, but I haven't looked.
Right. Do you know what's happened, like how it's done?
Yeah, well, this is... I don't know, 1 minute, I can't think straight.
It's alright, you take time.
This... I don't know where to start, it's about room.
Okay.
No, I can remember that, I will remember that, I just can't think of it right now because my head's fried. Oh, right. Yeah. No. Really can't do that. And I'm trying to have a spring clean around the house, and I moved his sandpaper. He put it at the door to take it to work. This is going to sound ridiculous, but this is how life goes each day. He put things at the door so we can remember to take them with him, but I needed to hoover the floor. So I put it up on the side, and obviously I got told off, you don't touch my things unless I tell you to do it. It's supposed to be on the floor, not up there, and I just wanted to hoover. So that's where it began. I said, can you please stop talking to me all the time like you're talking to a child, or tell me what to do, or just let me do what I'm doing. And then he's been cleaning things, and obviously he tells me all the time I don't do things good enough and all that. And I just said, like, I don't really want to be with him, and I'm sick of this. It's just like, this is all the time. Yeah, this is all today. It's just all the time. It's like, it's little things. It's nothing major, but sometimes it's just little things. And then the more that we argue, the more nastier he gets. And then he said, I'm getting mental health help at the moment, which I've had for years. Yeah. Everyone knows that. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's not a big deal. But then he started with schizophrenia. I don't have schizophrenia, by the way, but he doesn't remember the names or anything. You're a schizophrenic freak. Like, you make things up. You make out like I speak to you in a certain way, but I don't, because it's not true. It's my mental health. And he starts playing games. Yeah. And then he's told me to go and be with my ex-partner if that's what I want to do. And then he started calling me ugly and saying about my body and things he doesn't like, and how my face is not the same as when he first met me. And I just wanted him to go. But then I was in the hallway. This was about I don't know when I pressed, it was about an hour and a half ago. And he was in the bathroom and he ran towards me. And he grabbed me in some sort of way and put me on the floor. It's very easy for him to do that. He grabs me by my ribs and gets me on the floor. And I just thought, I can't deal with this anymore. So I ran through there and I unplugged it. And I thought that might be enough to get your attention. Just unplug it, because he's taken the remote off me.
What's this for?
I have a piping alarm for.
Oh, right, okay.
Because of him?
Because of him, yeah.
Right.
This is all going on at
Should
the moment.
he be here then or not?
At the moment, his bail's finished.
Right.
And I've let him come back.
Right.
Like, messages.
From you.
Yeah, and he knows that because I got the police involved a while ago.
Yeah.
And in my statement, it told him everything.
Right.
Everything, picture of what, everything that he
Of course,
knows. Yeah. So ever since then, he's trying his best to get a side back. So like at football, he's been tackled and taken a photograph of it. Everyone at that football team knows that he got tackled that day. You know what I mean? But it's just a constant bollocks anyway. But he's just said that my buzzer's really not making him happy. Like, he could hear it buzzing. He's like, how dare you? I won't get to see my daughter again because of you. And I said, you've grabbed me again now. And he said, no, you come to me. And I said, I wish I had cameras in this house. I wish more than anything that I had secret cameras in this house. Because he plays with every story. He's so clever. He can turn anything around. Do you know what I mean? And then, whatever, everyone can say to another, everyone, both being nasty. He's obviously insulting every single part of me. Like, he always does, makes me feel like I'm just worthless and everything. And then he's gone for me again, but it's just...
So when you say he's gone for you again, where have you been? Because obviously at some point you said you've been
away. Yeah, I'm trying to get him out. I want him out. But when he hits me, I'm nowhere near as strong as him. No. There's nothing I can do to him. He says he has to do this. He protects himself. Like, he's about 17 stone.
How has he ended up knocking you out?
With the door.
With the main door here?
So he's hit me, he's not punched me or anything like that. He's done his usual where he gets into my ribs, gets me on the floor, hits me whilst I'm on the floor. I've come to get back up and to try and get him out the house, and he's just smashed me with the door, and then that was it. I was just gone for a bit.
So has your head been between the door, or has he just pulled the door back onto you?
No, so like this. So he's here. He's here.
Outside the flat.
I'm here.
Yeah.
In fact, it's probably around like this area where he's hit my head.
Yeah.
I've obviously...
So he's pushed the door into you, has he?
Yeah, he smashed the door straight off me.
Right.
And...
You've passed out here then?
I passed out here, and I woke up with my head facing to the sofa, and she was screaming.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've seen all the blood, and then I came out here.
Yeah.
Came to go down here.
Yeah.
To the window, and when I looked out the window, he was getting into the taxi, and I said, help me, you knocked me out.
Yeah.
I need you to help because I'm here.
Yeah.
And he said, this is your own problem. Got in the taxi and laughed.
Right. Lovely.
So that is the story of Ryan. 3 weeks ago, right, I was dying so police, and I didn't do it because he guilt trips me into the whole thing of never being able to see and stuff. It was nearly Father's Day. My dad passed away, and I'm like really, really close to my dad, and I have a memory box for him, and it has his aftershave in it, and he was using up all his aftershave. All I said was, can you not use his aftershave? Please don't use his memory box. It's really disrespectful. And immediately he's like, I'll throw the fucking memory box out the window. I'll throw his aftershave out the window. I'll replace it. You can buy it from Superdrug. Like it's nothing. And then he came through here, he threw my makeup back, and I said, why do you always have to do that? While around, please don't be aggressive. And then he was hitting me that much whilst I was on the sofa. I put my arms up to protect myself, and he's just beat all my arms. This arm was completely black, and this arm had a full 3 of his fingers wrapped around my hand. So I couldn't go and see my mum for a week, and he was telling me to wear long sleeve tops until that fallen. I was like, how do you fall like that?
Have you got any photographs of that?
My friend has them, and I don't have them on my phone. Once I send them, I
of course. Yeah.
Through the phone.
What's happened with the last time he was arrested in bail conditioning? So is it not gone anywhere, or?
No, because me. It's on stop.
Okay.
He's got 2 sides.
Right.
I fall for.
Yeah. So have you provided statements in the past and retracted, or have you just not given statements?
Yeah, I retracted it.
Okay.
I'm just trapped and confused because he's really nice to me. He is nice sometimes, but he's
not
so
nice
bad
to do this in
sometimes.
future, though, is it?
No. And this isn't how I ever wanted to grow up. I've never in my life, my dad was the nicest person that you'll ever meet. I never saw him step out of line with my mum, and I don't know why I'm living this life like this now. Because this isn't how I've been raised to live, or, to be treated. But the guy is so clever and believable. And even now I feel bad, like I've caused trouble.
You've not caused trouble at all.
And I was on the floor and he's knocked me out, and I tried not to ring you first. I tried to run after him so people be able to help me and get me cleaned up and hold.
He's not the one that needs to help you, is it? He doesn't need to be anywhere near you.
I know that. I know. It's just so difficult when you're in this situation.
Despite this brutal attack, Wellings was not detained for long. He was arrested and released on bail with conditions not to contact her. However, he broke these conditions almost immediately. In an attempt to regain some control over her life, she shared a post on Facebook about the abuse she had endured. Although she didn't name Wellings directly, the post was a cry for help, a way to reclaim her voice. Yet, even then, the police intervened and instructed her to remove the post. On the morning of the 22nd of July, she arrived at her friend's home in Lancashire, carrying her 9-month-old daughter. She placed her baby down and left her phone, along with instructions on how to unlock it. Then she walked out. In the phone was a message. It read, "I fought hard, I fought long. I went through pain no one could imagine. Ryan Wellings killed me." After leaving the house, she got into the car and drove to a secluded country lane along the West Coast Main Line. Alone with her thoughts and the unbearable weight of what she had endured, she made her way to the railway tracks. It was here that she ended her life.
Yeah, it's put it in there.
You give it to me, colleague? She'll give it to your mutual buddy.
Thank you.
Alright.
Like it was.
Mobile, anything like that?
No.
Please, have a sit down, buddy. So, Ryan, I'm sorry, mate.
I thought I got fucking cured.
I can't, listen, buddy, I'll just be straight with you. I can't discuss it with you now, mate. It's got to be on tape. Do you know what I mean? Okay.
In a landmark case, Ryan Wellings became the first defendant in the UK to be tried for manslaughter in connection with a domestic abuse-related suicide. The trial, held at Preston Crown Court, brought the tragic story of his victim into the public eye. Prosecutors described Wellings as a bully who thrived on power and control. They portrayed him as a man who subjected his victim to relentless emotional and physical abuse, systematically breaking her spirit over 2.5 years. In court, Wellings was painted as an entitled and aggressive individual who caused immense harm. However, Wellings denied causing her death. He insisted he was not a monster and claimed that any physical alterations between them were the result of him trying to restrain her during arguments. The jury was shown contrasting images of Wellings' character. The prosecution highlighted a video he recorded shortly after being charged with manslaughter, adding further insight into his behaviour. Wellings attempted to defend himself by addressing the video shown in court. He claimed it was not meant to intimidate or offend anyone. Describing it as a moment of stupidity, he tried to frame the video as a way of coping with the accusations against him. "That's me hurting," he said, referring to the pain of being blamed for her death. He went on to add, "Being blamed for killing my kid's mum, the woman I loved." This was his effort to convey his emotional turmoil during the trial. After 6 weeks of testimony, the jury returned its verdict. They found Wellings not guilty of manslaughter, deciding the evidence did not meet the threshold to hold him directly responsible for Keena's death. However, the jury convicted him of assault and coercive control crimes that reflected the 2.5 years of violence and manipulation he had inflicted on her. As the verdicts were read out, the courtroom was filled with emotion. Keena's sister wept openly, while her mother sat silently, visibly shaken. Meanwhile, Wellings remained unrepentant. He smiled and blew a kiss to his new girlfriend seated in the public gallery, a gesture that only added to the tension in the room.